Hello. Today is Vlogmas Day 21, and it is almost 6 o'clock at night. And remember, my cat walked on my thing. Not that y'all know, because of the fact that the audio was gone from the first clip. Like, completely gone. You know, like, when you go to move the files into Premiere, it'll have a video and a audio clip. Even the ones with no audio, they still have that audio clip attached to them, and you have to unlink or whatever, delete them. No, nothing. It was literally just video. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. But it did fix itself in time for the WIP Chat, so everything was fine. I will go ahead and double check that this has audio before I continue on with the time-lapse. But don't worry, we're going to be getting into time-lapse, and I am hoping, based on the history, and if we do a deduction here based on everything around us, we got a toy soldier right here. We know exactly what's going on from the other side. If I move this out of the way, you'll see his legs there, And based on the ground, besides that whole AEY thing that goes on, I'm hoping for line blocking and a little confetti. That's it. And maybe I can get this out at a decent time. Oh yeah, look, my nails have gotten worse than the original red. We already know I don't care. So I'm just going to move on into the time lapse so we can get this started, so we have it done. I will see y'all in a few minutes for you, a few hours for me, with the WIP Chat. Let's go! Hey y'all, how y'all doing? The WIP Chat is here. Ooh, wrong way. There we go. A little bit better. Yep, we're gonna be working. I had started this clip and I realized how off center it was, so I had to fix it first. And I'm like, you know what? Just delete that and start over. Oh, what's today? Wednesday? I think. Look at the watch. Wednesday. We got Christmas on Sunday. So much is going on. I never made my white chocolate cheesecake. Nope. And yeah, I'm just jumping right back into the diamond painting. I went to Sam's Club today. I got up 10 something. I couldn't even tell you what time it was. It was late. But I don't come downstairs till 11. Or just before 11. I wasn't feeling well. Still sick. I'm feeling a lot better. But you know how you feel like crap, but all your symptoms are like almost gone? Like, all I have is the congestion and the sore throat. And so, at the same time, I can't, like, pretend life doesn't exist. I don't think I had a fever today, but I took Tylenol for the aches and pains, and every time I take my temperature, it's fine. So, I'm like, huh. Do I have a fever? Did I have a fever? I don't know. And my boys kept being my boys. And driving me insane, and I love them, but I swear. Josh helped me a little bit with my TikTok that needs to go out tomorrow, but it's still not done. Josh is my oldest son, the one that lives in Texas normally. But he did manage to get this closed, and I've been afraid to open it because he got it closed. It's like, okay, I'm going to open it and I'm going to break it again, but now I need more wax. So, I got Friends on the TV right now. We're at the very end of season 1. Yes, I've seen Friends before, but you gotta watch it over and over again. Oh, where's my gummy bear? I used it earlier when I was helping Michael load his pins, but now I can't find my gummy bear. My wax finder. Oh no. I'll find it when I go to pick up the painting. So for now, we'll just grab a different one. This one's never gonna go for sale. It never got the finishing touches. But it works for me. Works for me. Okay, let's see if I can get this closed now. He got it closed, and so I'm like, if he can do it, why can't... Why did that seem so easy? Story of my life. Of my life. I'm a little quiet tonight. It's basically 10 o'clock. So this is the latest I've ever recorded the WIP portion. So we were out until, I want to say 5 or 6 almost. No, I started this at 6. So we were out till almost 5. And we got the truck unloaded. Sam and I did. Because the boys were out hunting. But as I'm unloading the truck, I have a handful of Michael's stuff. Because we went to Michael's too. And I hear squealing. I think I need to reset. Let's reset. Let's talk about how the day started. So, Mom asked if I want to go to Sam's. I say, sure. I know we left at about 11. When I woke up, when I came downstairs, I don't know. Okay? I go, sure, let me make some coffee. My throat hurts. Let me take some Tylenol. Whatever, you know. And I go outside to have my morning cigarette. And Meow Meow, the cat that everybody claimed was never outside and has been just a pain in our ass the whole time. She doesn't get along with any of the other cats. She's a loner, whatever. She has run inside, like she knows she's about to be in trouble. And I look down, and there's another baby bunny. I didn't update y'all on the first baby bunny, but he didn't make it. He was in shock. I'm pretty sure you could tell with how still he was. originally that he was in shock. Well, he didn't make it, and so we had 1 body count. Well, this is another one with a body count. I'm not going to tell you how I found it. Just know that it was obvious. Okay? So I took care of that. And I tell my mom, I go, she can't be here doing this. After her climbing on my diamond painting, like, she'd come inside, she'd climb on my diamond painting, she doesn't use the litter box, she's just, whatever, I'm like, we need to either rehome her, or take her to the farm to be a farm cat, because she'd do great with a farm cat, she could help with the, like, if there ever gets rats in the barn, or field mice, whatever, she'd be a great farm cat, and my mom agreed, and so, when we left for Sam's Club, they took her to the farm. We get back, we go out, we go to Sam's Club, we get everything we need, and we're getting ready to go to Publix, but we're like, let's go to Michael's and Five Below first. I had Sam with me, so I had to go to Five Below. I had never taken her into Five Below. She is absolutely obsessed with everything Japanese, everything Chinese, all that stuff. Everything Asian. That's the easiest way to put it. Especially like anime and stuff like that. But Hello Kitty's the big one. She's obsessed with Hello Kitty, and if y'all know anything about Five Below, it's like Hello Kitty heaven. And Five Below, I've always considered more of a niche store, like a nerd store almost, for the type of stuff they carry. I'm not talking about their cheap electronics and stuff like that. I'm talking about the anime stuff, okay, and the t-shirts and stuff like that. But this place is packed. It's like standing room only. So Sam doesn't want to people. I don't want to people. So I get 2 cats versus pickles, and I get out of there, and we go straight over to Michael's, which is dead. It's empty. They're right next to each other. One's dead, one's empty. Or one is full, and one's empty, sorry. And we go in there, and I find a new resin mold I want to try, and some ornaments that I can't make it now. We're gonna pack them away for next year. We're probably going to make them in the summer and put them up for sale at the end of October. So, yeah, we got stuff for next season. And then we decide to come home. Well, we come home. The boys aren't here. That's fine. We have a lot to unload. I'm helping. I'm carrying the Michael stuff into the house, and I hear a rabbit squeal. A baby rabbit squeal. So I go running to where I've heard this sound. Baby chicken, or tiny chicken, is on the side of the house running away from me. So baby chicken has heard this sound. And I'm more concerned with baby chicken at this point. Like, what are you doing on the side of the house, not in the back? And then I turn around to go figure out where that sound came from. And I see Hansel. My Hansel. Sorry, I just smacked the mic. But my Hansel chasing after this black baby rabbit that looked just like the one the other day, the one we named Joey Baloney. So, I rescue it. It's lively, folks. And I decide it's time to find the nest. So this is why we didn't get started till 6 something, or whatever time it was, so now, I had forgotten about the bags I've set down out front. I have taken the rabbit inside, so at least the cat can't get a hold of it. And I am on the hunt for this nest. We have a raised, like a crawl space type deal. So there's parts underneath the house that you got to be literally military crawling through. I don't know how you would call it, but you're on your stomach, your hands, your knees, all that. Literally laying flat. 1 second. That was my husband walking in. I have no clue where I was. I think I was talking about the rabbit. Oh, I was in the crawl space under the house. On my hands and knees, military crawling, so I could fit. And to avoid these hanging wires, we won't even go into that. And the cat starts meowing. Not Hansel, Sam's cat. Zelda. The floofy gray one. And she is meowing. And I go, what are you meowing for? I just say it out loud. And turns out she was under the side porch looking for me. And as soon as she realized where I was, she comes through the hole, comes down there, and she guides me to another dead rabbit. Like, oh my god. But at this point, there is no nest whatsoever. But this cat is now acting like a dog. She will not leave me be. In fact, I turn around, I'm trying to get out without getting caught on anything, where I'm not getting claustrophobic and everything else. And this cat leads me out of the crawl space under the house, like, safely. And then she's like, won't leave my side until she knows I'm in the house. Like, you don't belong there. You're gonna get hurt, whatever. At this point, it's gotten dark. I cannot find Rachel. I cannot find him. Because I was gonna leave the baby with them. And, because it's their baby. I've talked to Michael. Michael said he's gonna go look for the nest tomorrow on the other side of the crawl space. Because I only did one half of the house. And he's a little bit smaller than me, and it'll be easier for him, not having old knees and stuff. So I come in, I get cleaned up and everything else. I set up a nice little thing for this rabbit. He's hopping around, very active. I put him next to Hansel because I'm mad at Hansel at this point, because you're not about to be hunting rabbits around here. You get plenty of food. There's no reason for it, except for sport, and there's no sport in harmless little innocent baby rabbits. And Hansel realizes he's in trouble. Well, I'm convinced he realizes. You never know with these cats. And he starts giving this rabbit a bath. Doesn't bite, just starts cleaning this rabbit. In fact, he's been by the box several times. Everything's fine. So we're back to the original plan of trying to find the nest. And if not, handy. If we, worst case scenario, try to get another rabbit to adopt, or another rabbit couple to adopt this rabbit. I don't know. Which yesterday, Phoebe just lost her entire litter. I didn't even know she was pregnant, or she would not have lost her entire litter. Because her cage was not prepared for a litter. So she might actually adopt it, now that I think about it. That might actually work. I'll have to see. It's hit or miss with these rabbits. So I'm working on this. Michael is bugging me and everything else. And my husband comes in like every 5 minutes. Where's this? Well, it's over there. Where's this? I don't know. Ask Sam, because she puts that stuff away. Like, unload the dishwasher. I need help with this. I need help with that. And he makes a snide comment about how I can't be doing my videos all day and ignoring the family. Excuse me? Since you arrived, I haven't spent much time doing my videos at all. And that is why I am sitting here at 10 o'clock at night recording a WIP Chat instead of having it edited and waiting for the process to be done at this point. And he goes, well, you didn't have to go to the store. I'm like, it had to be done. And I'm like, like, that's what we just talked about right now, is I didn't have to go to the store, I didn't have to do this. And he goes, well, I think you committed too much of your time. I go, I made a commitment to myself, so what's wrong with me committing my own time? And I told him, I go, this all ends Christmas Day. And yeah, I do have plans right now to release more videos, like, on the days after Christmas. I think I'm going to keep doing daily videos all the way to the end of the year, because I do have some plans. I do have the stash video and everything else. So if I just wait until after Vlogmas is over to release the stash video, that I can release that, and I can do a video release for the rest of December. Not a big deal. Because, in fact, the only reason this is such an undertaking, there we go, undertaking, is the fact of how large these sections are, to make sure that I had 24 of them. So, I'm like, you're going to be here after Christmas is over, after Christmas Day. So I don't see what the big deal is. And he told me I committed way too much of my time, and then I came back and said that it's my time. I can commit as much as I want to it to myself. And it's equivalent to your hunting. And he's sitting there being a smartass, and he's lucky that I was holding the pin in the exact same place that I paused the video in, because I decided not to have a jump cut there. Oh, I don't get it. My kids respect what I do. My mother has even come around to it. And, my mother's a little outdated about all this stuff. My husband works in IT. He works for a hosting company. He's watched YouTube grow from nothing. We're into the same nerdy ass shit. He uses YouTube University all the fucking time. So why can't he just accept me wanting to spend my time doing this? I mean, it would be different if our kids were little, but our kids are teenagers, and I see them every day, except for Josh. It would be different if Josh is like, Mom, spend time with me. And that's actually a lot of the time I've been late because I've been doing stuff with Josh. Oh, I just spilled that. Oh. I forgot. Where does this go? Okay, sorry. It's like I forgot how to number. But what I was pretty much saying here is that a lot of times I've been late is because I'm spending time with Josh. I don't get to see Josh that often, And he's growing up. He's 16. So yeah, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to put this on hold for my kid and then save it for the evening. That is just me choosing family over this. But at the same time, my husband thinks that I should put everything over this, and I should only do this when I have absolutely free time. The thing is, I do have absolutely free time. I have carved out free time, especially to do the YouTube videos. And that's why it is coming late, because certain times I do have less free time than I do have, or than normal. Like, if I have to make a Sam's Club run, my mom's not going to run the Sam's Club by herself. She can't. So, I'm going to run a Sam's Club with her and Sam, and we're going to make a day out of it like we did today. So, like I said, I don't have my priorities fucked up. Why? Because of the fact that I'm not going to sit there and help with a dinner I can't eat. I can't eat rice. I have to make a gumbo on New Year's Day. I don't eat gumbo. I do a lot of things that aren't fair to me. So I think I can get away with, making some videos. I told y'all, it's all for my mental health. What, is my mental health not important? Is my own happiness not important? I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I really shouldn't rant about this. But you know what? It is perfectly fine to be annoyed and aggravated because of the fact that somebody doesn't think your hobby is worth your time. And I'm sorry, but yes, diamond painting, hobby. YouTube, hobby. I think I should determine what's worth my time. I don't have a job. If I had a job and I was missing days to do this or taking time off to do this, completely different story. I don't have a job. My job for the past 16 years has been mom. And I think I made it way too comfortable for my husband over the past 16 years because of the fact that, yeah, 1 second. My mother was putting my Michael's bag up because I had left it in her room on accident. Anywho, for the past 16 years, actually, for the past year or so, few years, my husband has complained about how things have turned around. Because I stopped being Superwoman. You know Supermom. the job of Supermom, where she takes care of everything. She cleans the house, she washes the dishes, she fixes the dinners. Well, after a while, when my kids got old enough to clean up after themselves, why am I cleaning up after them? When it became expected of me to cook dinner every single night for everyone, even food I don't eat, I stopped doing it. And you can say your opinion right now, because I know there's a lot of those perfect moms in the diamond painting community and everything else, to where, their life's perfect that way. And around 20, not 28, probably around the time I was 32, I realized I'm not just a mom, and that I have a life too. That's not just being everybody's mom. I have my own identity. And that's been around the time that everybody started, like, being annoyed with me. Annoyed. We're talking about the past 4 years. People have been annoyed with me because of the fact that I want my own identity. And that's what I'm saying, is I think I made it too easy for them. I've been with my husband since I was 18 years old. In March, we will have been together for 18 years. So you can see how the past 4 years could be a big deal for him. It's like, I'm kind of like going through a midlife crisis almost. That's assuming I die young, but you know what I mean? Because I'm realizing that my life is not all sunshine and roses, and I can change that. I can do what I want to do, that you're not stuck with the cards that are, you are not stuck with the cards that are dealt to you. It is your job to change them, to go out there and throw out this card to try to get a different card back. Like we're playing poker. You play poker, they hand you a 2, a 3, a 5, a 6, and a jack. You're going to sit there and throw that jack out to try to get that 4. And it's the same thing. It's like, I realized I was being everybody's bitch, for example. It's horrible. I take care of everything. And I'm not saying I don't still take care of everything. Like, my kids get their doctor's appointments, they get everything they need taken care of, even though I have ADHD. It's kind of weird that I can do one thing for them, but I can't do it for myself. But that's a different story. And then, so my kids are taken care of. All their needs, all their wants, everything taken care of. But at the same time, I'm also going on trips with friends and doing the YouTube thing and getting into what I want to do and focus on what I want and not letting anybody else influence my life whatsoever. And I'm being me. I'm making my own identity. That was the best way to put it, and I'm going to stick with that that. Yet it seems to annoy people because of the fact, and then you get the guilt on top of it because of the fact that you're not 100% about the family. I'm sorry, just because I married you and I gave birth to these 3 doesn't mean my entire world has to be always 100% about the family. There is more than just your family. I'm telling this to you right now. If you feel guilty because you want more than just the family, don't. It is okay to want more than just your family. If you have a career and you want to excel in your career and your family's against it, ask them why. Have the balls. I don't. Of course, I do fight with my husband. I do let him know that this is, what I want to do. And he will support me monetarily in anything that is done in that absolute free time. You know what I mean? Like, as long as all the needs of the family are met, and I think his opinion of needs are a little backwards. Because I'm not a big quality time spender. I'm not. And he knew this when we got married. My idea of quality time is sitting in the same room together. You don't have to be doing the same thing. You don't have to be watching the same show. Just, all you gotta do is sit in the room together. And since I'm sitting back here, during the time lapse, my kids come in, my mom comes in, all that. They know exactly what's going on. I say, yeah, I'm just doing the time lapse. They say, oh, is it okay to talk? They know exactly how to answer that. And they come in and they spend quality time with me. My husband doesn't. But then he gets mad because I won't spend time with him. Because I'm spending all my time on this. Yeah. So that was my evening. And my day. And, of course, I'm so mentally fucked up about it all that I'm sitting there going, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe it doesn't matter if I made a commitment to myself. Maybe I am in the wrong. And like, logic me is like, no, you're not in the wrong. It's okay to have something of your own. But, like, fucked up daddy issues me that, has some mental problems with the world is like, I'm a people pleaser. So, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh man, what the fuck? Why are you being this way to everybody around you? You need to make everybody happy all the time, and it sucks. It sucks feeling that way. It really does. Because you feel like you're letting everybody down. But the truth is, if I don't continue on with this, I'm letting myself down. I mean, we are day 21. Excuse me. We're at day 21. I have 3 squares left after this. 3 squares. I have done so well. I have gotten so far. I got farther than I ever thought I would. I thought I would quit after day 3. I never follow through with anything. Anything. I'm so proud of myself for what I've done this month. And yeah, 1 second. I got something in my eye. I had to go get a tissue for my eye. It was burning. Now, what I was saying is I don't follow through with anything. I flake out. I get bored, everything else. I find a reason to quit. And I know deep down, I'm sitting there going, maybe it's not a big deal. You did get 21 days in. You did get this far. Maybe you should just. No! Stop thinking like that. Like, this is me yelling at my inner self. Like, you don't need to think like that. It is not your job to make everybody happy. If you're not happy, how can you make anybody else happy? I hate to put it that way. And I got so many fucking issues wrong with me. I seriously need therapy. 100% need therapy. But, so I'm proud of myself right now. I don't get proud of myself very often. I have very low self-esteem. I'm like the meanest person to myself. Meanest person to myself. And so I really shouldn't let all this bullshit happening affect me the way it is. And at the same time, I'm just... It makes you feel like you're not good enough. That you're not good enough because you can't do it all. You can't be perfect. You can't, manage your happiness and everybody else's happiness. And it upsets you. And I'm trying not to be upset because I know that a person can only do so much. That they shouldn't be expected the world. Why is it that I am such a Debbie Downer sometimes? Why is it that I get so real? I don't know. I try to have fun. Actually, I have a lot of fun. But the thing is, when I'm sitting here in front of the camera, well, it's not really in front of the camera, in front of the mic, talking on the microphone, I just feel raw. And I feel exposed, and I kind of want to talk. I want to get deep. Luckily, let's see if we can segue. We can't, but luckily, I'm still going to have that after this. I'm going to pour a little bit more. I'm still going to have that a little bit after this because I have decided that I will be trying. Not going to make a commitment here because commitments are very hard for me, as I was just talking about. But I will be trying to get a WIP Chat out every single week. This last WIP Chat goes out on a Saturday. So I can either do one like every Monday, every Sunday. Not a lot of people release this type of content on Sundays, but I also have the problem of kids. So, but again, my kids are pretty understanding. My kids are fucking awesome. They really are. And if I can get that recording light made, yes, then everybody would be really awesome. And then, yes, that's our plan. So, I want to do a WIP Chat weekly. It'll probably be Sunday or Monday when it releases, like every Sunday or Monday. We're gonna make that loosey goosey, and then on top of that, uh, I have enough diamond paintings to do weekly unboxings. So I'm going to at least get one of these therapy sessions, for lack of a better term. One of these therapy sessions. No, one of these, like, just talking to talk things going a week. I will also be releasing things like kit ups and chats. If I am kitting up a new painting, it'll just be at random as I have a new one. I am thinking about doing post reviews. I probably will not do a post review on this one because you guys have watched it come to life with me. I don't know. So I think I will be starting post reviews. So unboxings, post reviews, kit ups and kit downs. Whoa. The cat is bothering. Verb. Computer, set volume to 1. I forgot to turn off the echo. Well, turn down the echo. My mother likes to have conversations over the echo. And when I record, I turn it down. And then she gets the hint when I don't respond that, oh, she's recording. Which is fine. You know. But she will also now assume every time I'm recording, I have it turned down. And that's what happens there. She was calling Michael down. What are we talking about? We're talking about the future here. I don't just want it to be a diamond painting channel, because I do diamond painting and gaming. It's just right now I got a little hiatus from the gaming. So, I'm just not in the mood. It's like you hear people being burnt out on diamond painting. I'm burnt out on gaming, kinda. Which I think is the depression. And I don't know really, I can't think of a creative way to do gaming right now. So, I think what we're going to do into the new year is some crafts in general, not just diamond painting, but maybe some more crafts. I want to be updating y'all regularly on what's going up in the shop. As I get things up in the shop, I haven't really been working on the shop lately because my brain don't work that way. I need to clean my studio. If I clean my studio and I get it all set up and it doesn't look like one giant doomed disaster, if you have ADHD, you know what that is. I might do a studio tour in the future. And at the same time, I want to get my stream PC set up. And even though it's called stream PC, it can also be used to do recordings. But, and this is a big but, don't get too excited, but I am hoping to find the time to maybe start streaming again in 2023. I don't know. Considering I can't even do a 35-minute WIP Chat without being interrupted. Yeah. Which we talked about that before. So, with that being said, let's push these little drills down and turn off the light because I don't feel like covering it up. I'm lazy right now. So you can see the section reveal. And then I can edit this and go to bed because I'm becoming hysterical. Having to stay up until it's at least... Can we see what I forgot? It was so close. You were so close. Why'd you do that? That was me whining. I think it's worse right now, and why I'm more willing to sit there and speak my opinion about everything is because I'm sick. And nobody's letting me be sick. I mean, I'm not letting myself be sick, but that's me. It's different when it's me being like, no, fuck this shit. I can still do it. Yeah. And instead, my husband's idea of letting me be sick is letting me sleep in, and that's not what I want. And that makes me even grumpier. I hate those type of people. Oh, but you need to sleep. So, I don't want to. I'm not on my deathbed, you know? Fuck. Oh, this is agitating. It's so agitating. And the thing is, it's not the first time I've done this. This is not the first time I have missed an entire section. But never on the reveal. Never on the reveal. It's like I forgot it existed over here. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. No! I haven't been sitting properly this whole time. Normally I sit straight up. You know, I have a nice back posture and all that, but I did a lot of leaning today and slouching. Because I couldn't see. And honestly, I don't have the energy. I've been yawning and go to sleep all fucking night. Normally, I would have had coffee by now. Oh, I gotta take my meds. Oh, man. What time is it? Computer, remind me at 11 p.m. to take my meds. It's gonna remind me because I will forget. I will. I forgot to take my meds 2 nights ago. I had to stop recording the time lapse and take my meds because I knew I was gonna forget yesterday. So, it's like, no. So, since I didn't do that today, I'm just making sure I'm reminded. And because I'm always in a rush, my brain's not working right. Okay, now we're going to clean up and fix that one. Still popped. There we go, got it. Hello, gap. I mean, there's going to be gapping, just naturally, but if it's a really, really bad gap, I try to fix them. Try to. You pretty much have the reveal right here, but you ain't that lucky. Now ready for the reveal? And I'm actually going to put the chapter on the reveal being where I forgot the one spot. Screw it. 26. I can't see your number. Oh, you're 27. No, you can't see. It doesn't exist to you. Okay? Alright. You ready? Like that made much of a difference. It's time for the reveal. Ready? Set. I threw it the wrong way. I guess I could have gotten that out of the way. Yay! Okay. Tomorrow we have TikTok day. So there will be a new video out on TikTok. I'm actually going to go work on that right now. While this is transferring and editing and rendering and anyway, new TikTok tomorrow. Day 22 tomorrow. We are right at the final days. Oh my god, only 3 grids left. this is me jumping in on the reveal because I forgot to turn off the light pad. So you know what? Everything I said after that, it's gone now. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Oh my god, how am I going to jump this in? We'll figure it out. Remember, tomorrow is the TikTok day. And yes, that's my lapel mic receiver. But anyway, tomorrow is a TikTok day. And so there will be 2 videos coming out tomorrow. We have day 22 and TikTok part 8, I want to say. I don't know. I'm going to work on it when I'm done editing this. Anyway, y'all ready for the reveal? Ta-da! I know. It's just so surprising, isn't it? So surprising. Okay, guys. I'm going to get out of here. If you enjoyed hanging out with me, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you like this real talk and me getting into more and more Diamond Paints, or hell, if you went back and saw some of my gameplay and you like that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And always, leave a comment down below. Let me know how your day is going. I want to know that. I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, wonderful time zone. Bye.